Hi guys, how are you? In this video, I'm going to talk about traditional Paddy in Sri Lanka. The Hanala. The Hanala is a long-grain grape variety traditionally cultivated in Sri Lanka. The clump is about 120 centimeters in height. This crop can be harvested within 3.5 months from seeding. The number of tillers per plant is 4 to 5, which is low compared to other traditional rice varieties. The yield is also low at 30 to 35 bushels per acre. The honey is widely cultivated in the wet zone. It is susceptible to rice blast disease. However, it is resistant to the seedling pest called thrips. Traditionally, the Hanala rice is used to prepare a porridge. Scientific studies have found evidence of medical properties useful for the treatment of diabetes and oxide stress. Further, it is a rich source of protein and iron. Kaluhinati. This variety of rice is named Kaluhinati because of the color of its lemon and paella, which turns blackish at maturity. It is traditionally cultivated in Sri Lanka and produces a red medium-sized grain. The plant develops to a maximum height of 120 centimeters. This crop can be harvested within 3.5 months from seeding. It bears 5 to 8 tailors per plant and the potential yield is about 30 to 50 bushels per acre. This crop performs well as in the dry zone. Traditionally, Kaluhinati is used as a treatment for snake bite. Scientific studies have found evidence of medicinal properties useful for the treatment of diabetes, cholesterol, and hepatitis. Further, it is a rich source of iron and zinc. Consumption with the brain is important in obtaining such valuable nutritional and medicinal properties. Madatavalu. Madatavalu is a very popular short-grain red rice variety traditionally cultivated in Sri Lanka. The plant develops to a maximum height of 130 centimeters. This crop can be harvested within 4 months from seeding. Madatavalu bears 20 to 30 tailors per plant and is considered as one of the highest yielding traditional rice varieties in Sri Lanka. The potential yield is about 110 bushels per acre and it is currently cultivated in all parts of Sri Lanka. This variety is reported to perform as well as an organic crop. Traditionally, it is believed to enhance the human immune system and is used to treating diabetes. Scientific studies have found evidence of medicinal properties useful for the treatment of diabetes and oxide stress. Consumption with the brain is important in obtaining such valuable nutritional and medicinal properties. Godahinati. Godahinati is a popular medium-grain red rice variety traditionally cultivated in Sri Lanka, which belongs to the type Hinati. The plant develops to a maximum height of 160 centimeters. This crop can be harvested within 3.5 months from seeding. The Godahinati grain is brownish red in color. Its lemon and paella are brown. The potential yield is about 60 to 65 per acre. Traditionally, Weersekara was a popular crop which could be seen cultivated at high elevation. Presently, it is cultivated in all parts of the country. Traditionally, it is believed that Weersekara helps enhance the human immune system. Scientific studies have found evidence of medicinal properties useful for the treatment of inflammation, diabetes, cancer, neurological diseases, cholesterol, and oxide stress. Further, it is rich in proteins, vitamin E, and naturally occurring antioxidants. Consumption with the brain is important in obtaining such valuable nutritional and medicinal properties. Masuran. Masuran is a popular medium-grain red rice variety traditionally cultivated in Sri Lanka. The plant develops to a maximum height of 120 centimeters and is resistant to mildew. This crop can be harvested within 3.5 months from seeding during the yellow season and within 1.5 months in the Maha season. The potential yield is about 80 bushels per acre. This plant is resistant to the rice plant disease and plays an important role in weed control as its leaves tend to turn downwards during maturity. Mushroom is widely cultivated in the wet zone. Scientific studies have found evidence of medicinal properties useful for the treatment of inflammation, diabetes, cancer, numerical disease, cholesterol, and oxide stress. Consumption with brand is important in obtaining such valuable nutritional and medicinal properties. Pokali. Pokali is a popular red rice variety traditionally cultivated in Sri Lanka. The climb of the plant is about 130 cm in height and bears about 10 tailors per plant. This crop can be harvested within 3.5 months from seeding. It is tolerant to pressure, the salinity in the soil. Pokali is used as the parent in rice variety improvement. The potential yield is about 60 to 80 bushels per acre. Currently, it is cultivated along the southwestern coastal belt and it is a staple crop in Hambantota and Puttalam district where the soil salinity levels are high. Scientific studies have found evidence of medicinal properties useful for the treatment of oxide stress. Findings also indicate its ability to inhibit certain harmful bacteria. It is also found to be rich in proteins. Consumption with the brain is important in obtaining such valuable nutritional and medicinal properties. Suduhinati. This variety of rice is named Suduhinati because of the rich straw color of its paddy. It is traditionally cultivated in Sri Lanka and produces a bold red grain. The clump develops to about 135 cm in height. This crop can be harvested within 4 months from seeding. The potential yield is about 60 to 80 bushels per acre. Currently, Suduhinati is widely cultivated in all parts of Sri Lanka. It is reported to perform as well as an organic crop. Traditionally, it is believed that Suduhinati helps enhance the human immune system and is used as a remedy of consumption. Scientific studies have found evidence of medicinal properties useful for the treatment of inflammation, diabetes, cancer, neurological diseases, cholesterol, and oxide stress. It is also a rich source of vitamin E and naturally occurring antioxidant. Consumption with brand is important in obtaining such valuable nutritional and medicinal properties. Pachaperumal. Pachaperumal is a very popular medium grain red rice variety traditionally cultivated in Sri Lanka. The plant develops to a maximum height of 120 cm. This crop can be harvested within 3.5 months from seeding. At this stage of ripening, the plant's stem becomes light bluish in color. The potential yield is about 70 to 80 bushels per acre. The plant is highly susceptible to insect attack. Pachaperumal is currently cultivated in all parts of the country. Traditionally, it is known to be used for treating diabetes. Value of this treatment is corroborated through scientific evidence. It is also commonly believed that consuming this rice helps cool the body and beneficial for treatments of wounds. Further, it is rich source of proteins naturally occurring antioxidants. Consumption with the brand is important in obtaining such valuable nutritional and medicinal properties. Dickweed. Dickweed is medium grain red rice variety traditionally cultivated in Sri Lanka. The plant develops to a maximum height of 150 cm. This crop can be harvested within 4 to 4.5 months from seeding. At the stage of ripening, the plant stem becomes light bluish in color. The number of tailors per plant is 10 to 12, which is very high compared to other traditional rice varieties. It is resistive lodging and has a good yield of 80 to 85 bushels per acre and commands good commercial value. It is a popular variety cultivated in the wet zone. Research indicates the presence of medicinal properties useful for the treatment of inflammation, diabetes, cancer, neurological diseases, cholesterol, and oxide stress. Consumption with the brand is important in obtaining such valuable nutritional and medicinal properties. Mavi. Mavi is a wet rice variety traditionally cultivated in Sri Lanka. The grain varies in size and shape from short and round varieties to long medium-sized varieties. It is one of the tallest rice plants cultivated and develops to a maximum height of 350 cm. This crop can be harvested within 5 to 6 months from seeding. It bears 15 to 20 pillars per plant and yields about 65 to 70 bushels per hour. Mavi is a photoperiod sensitive plant cultivated during the Maha season. Highly cultivated in flood-prone areas in the low country wet zone and intermediate zone. Traditionally, it is believed that Mavi contains medicinal properties. It is used in treatment of obesity, diabetes, tuberculosis, and as an effective remedy of plague. Scientific studies have found evidence of high levels of protein and antioxidants. Further, it is a good source of iron and zinc. Ratsuandal. Ratsuandal is a popular medium grain red rice variety, traditionally cultivated in Sri Lanka. The plant develops to a maximum height of 120 cm. This crop can be harvested within 3.5 months from seeding. The number of tillers per plant is 4 to 6, relatively low. Potential yield is about 45 to 60 bushels per hour. It is resistant to the rice blast disease. Ratsuandal is currently cultivated in both the dry and wet zones. Scientific studies have found evidence of medicinal properties, useful for the treatment of diabetes and oxide stress. Consumption with the brand is important in obtaining such valuable nutritional and medicinal properties. Gonabaru. Gonabaru is a Australian medium grain rice variety traditionally cultivated in Sri Lanka. The plant develops to a maximum height of 140 cm. This crop can be harvested within 5 months from seeding. The number of tillers per plant is 3 to 5, which is low compared to other traditional rice varieties. The potential yield is fairly good compared to similar varieties and varies about 50 to 60 bushels per hour. It is cultivated in both the dry and the wet zone. Scientific studies have found evidence of medicinal properties useful for the treatment of diabetes and oxide stress. Further, it is a good source of zinc. Consumption with the brand is important in obtaining such valuable nutritional and medicinal properties. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe my YouTube channel, like this, comment this, share this. We will see in another video. Till then, bye.